Hey YouTube, it's that Virgo Vixen, better known as Chloe Fan since 2000, and I'm back with an all-new Spill the Tea video. Some of these topics are going to be a little old, some of them are going to be new, but I just wanted to talk about each thing. I know I've been kind of busy, haven't really been posting a lot of videos, but I definitely wanted to talk to you guys today about a couple of events and topics. I've been watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta. The new season started a couple weeks ago, and it was good. I'm not missing Nene. I'm really not. The first episode they showed She by Sheree. She came. Marlo was there. She slayed. I'm actually I can tolerate Marlo to a certain extent because I do feel like she definitely brings something to the cast, but she can be quite fake like the rest of them. But this episode she was all right. She looked great. Loved the dress. But Marlo is straight hood, which is why I like her. But she come off phony sometimes, which is why I can't really like her too much. She by Sheree came and her and Kenya got into it. Kenya started making digs at her house, talking about chateau she can't pay, and I'm just like, yeah, that's true. The house is still undone, but that's old news. We've already talked about that. The season before you were even on it. You've been on for like 3 seasons now. Kenya, this is old news. She just comes off very fake, which is why I don't like Kenya. And Sheree just told her, you never built the house up from the ground. Anybody who has can come talk to me. Until then, they need to continue to rent. And I was kind of here for that. She got into it and said, well, I'll be living in my house in 3 months. And, you still be living outside in the tent. And she was like, well, is it mold in your house? I mean, why are you coming so hard for me? And Sheree was about to throw that drink, which is why they had to separate them two. Peter is into some jam because there was a video of him feeling on the girl's neck and sliding down, feeling her breasts, and he's sweating and trying to dodge the question, not really apologizing or being sincere about it, but this could be a publicity stunt for them just to have drama on the show. She said she wasn't attracted to him with his clothes off, and I was just like, who can blame her? you know um Candy and Phaedra have their issue about she still owes Todd money for that workout tape. And I'm just like, why would you even work with Phaedra? She's shifty. She don't want to pay people. She didn't even want to pay Kenya. I don't like Kenya, but that wasn't right of her. I don't even know why Todd would work with her. But he's missing 8 grand, is putting a strain on Candy and Phaedra's relationship. And I feel like Todd need to come to Phaedra, not Candy. So that's what's going on with that. Kim Fields is on, and I really do feel like she is a little unnecessary, but I don't hate her being on the show. I really don't. I feel like they need to have Sheree back. Take Kenya's peach and give it to Sheree, or take Kim's peach and give it to Sheree. I mean, Sheree need to be back on the show. Something, Kim being on there, she doesn't watch the show. She's not used to the cattiness and all the drama, she said. And I'm just like, well, you in for a rude awakening. I'll just see what she brings. The latest episode was Shamia shading Kenya at her event, talking about the hair care products being water. I was here for it. Everybody was thinking it was just unnecessary, thirsty digs. But I was just like, that's what Kenya does. All she does is throw digs and is shady towards people because she has nothing else going on. She just wants the attention. And I'm not mad at Shamia for giving her the same thing she gives other people. Okay, so what else is going on? Vivica Fox calls 50 Cent a booty snatcher. She did it on Watch What Happens Live, and I was just like, I could kind of take what she said for being real if she wasn't such a salted ex. Like, I like Vivica Fox, but when she did the surgery and got with 50 Cent, her career just plummeted down, down, down. I hope she makes a comeback, but she's never gonna get any of that if she doesn't stop talking about 50 Cent, especially in a negative light. Don't talk about people, especially your exes, in a negative light, especially 50 Cent, who will clap back. And basically he's just not somebody I would even like threaten or talk about, but she has to throw her little shade because she mad that he kind of tossed her to the side. But I wish he would just not talk about it. Do I think he's gay? No, not really, but who's to know? It's Hollywood, whatever. A black boy was shot 16 times in Chicago. I believe he was 17. They thought he stole something or whatever, but either way it goes, it was unnecessary. Unnecessary for anybody to be shot 16 times just because the police officer felt threatened by a black man. And the police officer had a history of being prejudiced and discriminating and so many complaints, and yet they didn't do anything until now. So that's what makes me angry. I wasn't here for that. And Black Friday's coming around. They trying to throw people off with the sales and all that. I went out. I was out all day Friday shopping, but it really didn't take anything away from this boy being shot 16 times. I think it's unfair. An 8-year-old girl was diagnosed with breast cancer. This is the craziest topic I've heard of. I mean, I just had an aunt who died from breast cancer. My grandma had a mastectomy. So an 8-year-old, like, what is coming to the world now? I just don't get how an 8-year-old who doesn't even have breasts can get breast cancer. She has to get a mastectomy and her lymph nodes taken out. And I was just like, she's never going to have a breast there. It's just so sad. Breast cancer is affecting people younger and younger. It has to be the food. Maybe she's eating a lot of fast food. We all know processed food isn't good for cancer. It definitely increases your risk. So that was just a really, really odd topic. The AMAs was pretty good. Nicki Minaj slayed. She was best dressed. She won like 4 or 5 awards. I was so happy for her. Only thing I didn't like about that was the shoes. J-Lo was there. She did a pretty good job. She opened up the show with a medley of hits. One of them was Anaconda, and Nicki was kind of giving her a little side eye, like, okay, okay. I think she was kind of flattered, but was still a little surprised that she would do her song Anaconda, because you know how she felt about that. She wanted that to be the hottest song that, nobody else could really do but her. But anyway, she slayed. She had on that jumpsuit. J-Lo just kills it on the red carpet. I didn't like that black dress with the stars and the sheerness. I didn't like that. I feel like Nicki Minaj was best dressed. I didn't like the shoes, but I did love the dress. The Weeknd, he did his thing. I love the Weeknd songs. Ariana Grande performed. It was okay. I'm not a really big fan of her. She won an award, so that was that. Dan Mays was all right. J Lo did a great job hosting, and one of my all-time favorite cartoons, Hey Arnold, is coming back. It's going to be a revived made-for-TV movie, and it's coming on Nickelodeon. Lane Terrain, who did the voice of Hey Arnold for season 1 and 2, I believe, is very hot now. I'm going to post a picture of him. He's 33, I believe, and he has been in films, has been in series Nashville and Satisfaction. He's a really nice-looking guy now. And Sophia and Joe Manganiello got married in Palm Beach on November 22nd. And, I'm a huge Joe Manganiello fan. And I just want to congratulate the both of them. The wedding looked beautiful. Joe Manganiello looked absolutely incredible. So did Sofia Vergara. The dress was nice. The wedding looked nice. Channing Tatum was there. I think Matt Bromer was there. All the people from Modern Family were there. I don't watch the show, but it looked like the cast was there. So congratulations to them. I know their wedding night was just crazy. I know they just got it on like rabbits. I can only imagine. I love Joe Manganiello, so congratulations to both of them. I can't wait to see him in a new film or something. They are, having a baby. The surrogate route, I think, is what they're doing. So congrats to them. Her son walked her down the aisle. He's 23, I believe, same age as me. So congrats to them. I think that's all for Spill the Tea. Make sure you leave a comment down below what you think about these topics. What do you think about the Real Housewives of Atlanta? You think they need Nene? What do you think about 50 Cent and Vivica Fox? The black boy being shot 16 times? The 8-year-old diagnosed with cancer? Anyway, getting out of here. Like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at that Virgo Vixen. I'll put the links in the more info box, and I'll see you in my next review.